Congratulations everybody, we're starting anew. We will do a new Ered Luin campaign. First of all, I just need to change this audio. Music down. Or YouTube will be at my door. I'm gonna go for a single player campaign. We're gonna go War the Ring. We're gonna go Ered Luin. We're gonna bump everything up to very hard because why not? And then, as per the poll that was conducted, we will go for taking Sauron's ring. That's what we will do. We will take Sauron's rings. We will abide by the choice. I may have to stream a little bit longer today because of this. Because I want to make some progress. So, the old campaign is out the window. This is the new day. The game has told me that it wants change. And change it is going to get. So. Oh goodness, I'm gonna need more tea for this. You know what I'm also gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to take off my socks. That's completely unrelated to the game, of course. Booga rooga me. Okay. Dwarves of Ered Luin, welcome. We've read all this. No interest in going over it all again. Okay, this time I think I'm gonna go with a more. We could go for a more aggressive strategy, I guess. I don't know. Development is always that thing where you kind of want to just get those stone workers done with in as swift a manner as possible. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna train all the troops we can. And we're going to send them squarely at those little rebels that are hiding in the lands that could very well be ours. So that's what we're going to do. Do we have Anar? Hello, Anar. Your job is to go and foster some economic relations with our neighbours. And could we train a spy? We could train a spy. He's not going to be very useful immediately, but we're going to put him on the docket, so to speak. An additional diplomat, because it's good to have two. Okay. Nar. You beautiful man. Does he already have those building traits that I desire so deeply? No, not quite. We'll see if he turns into the same master builder that he was in the last campaign. That was very nice. That was very nice, actually. Saved us a lot of cash. For now, though, we don't have any such luck. Let's be on it. Turn to awaits. Hello, game. Can I get back in? Please? That'll be ever so nice. Hey! Don't tell me I'm gonna be having technical problems all day. That would depress me. It's a Sunday, I'm supposed to be at rest. It's supposed to be fun and nice and cozy. Getting a little warm, getting a little hot and bothered with all these technical issues what we've been having. Sigh. Okay, seems we're back. So, tell me your secrets, dear viewer. You can tell me your troubles, I will listen for free. The regulars trust me. See? You can come and see Uncle to get through the week. Leave your pledges with me to redeem.
Aye, sire.
Ah, hello, some bandits on our trail. Just gonna sneak past those. But let's hope they stay there. They'll be a lot more easy to deal with if thinly spread, if you know what I mean.
Honor, my lord.
Aye, sire.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, my liege. Aye, my lord. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
Queues have stalled. Ah, that's a pity. Okay, we're running out of money. Very quick. You know, this is the aggressive Ered Luin path we're going here. We're going for speed. Oh god. Ah, I see what's going on here. Oh, this is going to be an issue. I think in order to deal with this, I might actually just turn out some of the main sounds. So we'll have speech and special effects, but not the main. Because those turn-ending jingles, they are on the main track, which always annoys me a little bit. They, you know, I'd be much happier to see them on the music, but they're not. Anyway, Gehozanor, you're going to relinquish all of your forces. Clan Herald Grain is a wonderful unit. He's got the Brawnbean Marksman, and we want them. Gore's got an expensive unit that can't be free upkeep no matter what we do for a while. So we're going to send these two to me up. Let's see. Yeah, our cash flow is very negative, very red. Here's to hoping that our military expansion can quell our... can improve our situation. I guess that's what I mean to say. And that Nard can prove himself a capable governor. He did last time around, so I'm hopeful. New turn comes in. And I believe we should still have speech, but apparently we don't. We don't have any sound. Oh, that's a pity. Anyway, Landlord Gore, come this way. And smack these rebels away. I'm happy to see them divided. That's a lot easier to deal with. So, Captain Herian. Or Herian, I'm not sure. Anyway, we will line them up and we will fire away. Let's there we go. Blue ballers. Boom. And maybe in frustration with how the campaign ended just a moment ago, but I pray you forgive me that. We only have 2 crossbow units. Would be nice to have more, but we can live with it. They are fine for now. Welcome, little rebel fellows. We have hundreds of dwarves, fully armed and filthy. The privateer axemen are running. Everybody shall run soon enough. There we are. By our powers combined, we have squashed the bandits. At negligible losses to ourselves. Which is good. Uggluk was overtaken and brought to the bay at the very edge of Fangorn. There he was slain at last by Ered, the third marshal of the Mark, who dismounted and fought him sword to sword. And then our trip will continue to Perth and Luin, which we can reach right away. Beautiful. We'll take them on. Bar Grim sits in there with a bunch of wargs and orcs. Okay. Taking them on immediately is the best course of action. Less devastation, more income later down the line, and that means also further development, more turns, all that. We'll have 2 main teams, I think. Either could probably handle the enemies by themselves. Interesting. Our marksmen are shooting, but they're not really reacting much. Oh, here they come. Troops, move into the center. Oh, they load so slowly. And then they get charged right in the face. That's not great. But we will ask them to hold out for the glory of the realm of Ered Luin. What here? We can divert a few lighter troops here. Divert pikes. There we go. Nice. Decent little save there. Grim is gone. His riders in chaos and shambles. There we go. 98 lost. Gained a town. I consider that good enough. Excellent. And so the forces there can then move and take over some rim territories around the place. And then occupying the place, lowering taxes to facilitate good mood and all that comes with it. Then the question becomes who to leave there, and could we simply leave some labourers? Well, we'll find out next turn. We don't have to do anything right now, right this second. An honor, my liege. I am not good at replacing... I don't think I'd be a good voice actor for dwarves. Maybe I'd be a decent voice actor for, I don't know, a Breelander or something. Hello. What business brings you to Bree? I'm very good at saying, oh sorry, I meant no offense. Ah, Fallon. Here to pick up the slack. Great. He can take over running Perth and Luin. I believe he will be great. Then we go for Garth Hilligoff, I believe. And what do we have in terms of agents? We didn't manage to get anyone. Anar hasn't even spoken to a soul, and he's already very, very gossipy. He's just a terrible diplomat at the onset. Well, hopefully trade relations with the elves can be won with benefits for both him, for us, and for High Lord Círdan if the world is fair and favourable. For the low price of 8.79, you can trade with the dwarves. We can also do a bit of an alliance if you like. No. Okay. Okay. But now our budget looks as if it might have a chance for recovering. The technical issues that Divide and Conquer can pose. I'm hoping that this campaign will be more stable. It seems to me that the Golden Legacy mod is a fun one, especially for playing the High Elf campaign, but it is not as stable as the base edition of the mod. So, that's a bit of a negative. Okay, Ostgilon must be taken apparently. Yes, we will, but... Garth Hilligoff, surely. Surely that's a better place to put our bets for now. Well, at least our economies are growing. Another turn. We just need to push that button a number of times in the beginning. And then later on, the game will provide a lot more for us to do every turn. Nar can marry Gundul. Okay, nice. Or should I say nice? But it's a bit much. But Talathmuil needs to be ours. No ifs, no buts. And then what we also need is a pipe hole here in Gahuzanur. The first opportunity, basically. So hopefully we'll be able to settle for a bit of cash with the Shire. Hello, Councilman Andy. I remember you being stodgy and difficult last time we spoke. And so he remains. We'll need to sit there another turn, it seems. Let's do it. And then I will empty my strategic tea reserve. Da-da-dum, basic news. Hello, Andy. What do you say? 100 lower? Eh? You know you want to. Okay. Did a little but stem our deficit a bit. We do need some serious... change to our budgets. Let's see, these guys would hold on for 3 turns. That's not too bad. Can be okay with that. And pipe holes, pipe holes, pipe holes. We need so many pipe holes because they will save us a lot of money. Okay. Let's make it all happen over again. Sadly, there is no blue tea that I could feasibly drink for this particular session. So what might I do? I mean, I did have muffins with blueberries. That's kind of Blue Mountain-y, right? We are hemorrhaging money. So much hemorrhaging. $600 should do. You know, just keep our coffers from spilling into red. Well, too far into red at least. Next turn we will take Gartilic off and hopefully start changing this dynamic. And then, the good thing about starting over, of course, is that we will get the chance of re-litigating the whole choice matter, and now I know not to postpone it. And what have we here? We have Basradum being introduced, as it very, very well should. It's got a lot of troops in it. It'll take some time to build up for taking that, but we will get there. For now, though. Elegov time. We've got some sellswords. Yeah. I think we'll just go in. We've got a lot of melee troops that'll be well placed for dealing with Ered and his like. His ilk. His kind. Those types of people that associate with such a character. Yellow tea depleted. They do have towers. Mardi Bar. Anyway. Now we have our clan lord, who is the ace up our sleeve. No, don't. And we will march our troops forward, whilst keeping them under a type of bombardment. Sometimes enemy troops don't like being shot when inside their walls, and they will immediately react by rushing to the gate, going out and giving us what for. I'm hoping this will be the case today, but it doesn't quite seem that way. So we're still sending the ram toward them to do what rams tend to do. Oh, here they come. Fight them, my lads, fight them. Whilst keeping on shooting the sellswords. This will be a slightly costly maneuver. The good news is we've got training capacity for more men than we have the financial capacity to sustain, so, you know, the bottleneck is money. And if we lose troops, then we lose obligation to spend money. Life insurance isn't quite a thing in Ered Luin, and for that we can be very, very happy. Are we managing to penetrate here? Yes, it does seem like we are penetrating very well. Or, decently. We're, you know, we're doing an about average penetration here. Only average penetration. Why are broad beams not shooting? Why are our militiamen running the wrong way? These are questions to which I wish I knew the answer, but I'll try to change it regardless of the information available to us. Our clan lord's guardsmen, the Gabil Gathol, have moved in, and they are wrecking things left and right. So that's nice. We've captured the gate. Finally. Taking a few losses doing so. Can we send someone in to say hello to those little snippers over there? Thank you. Oh, they've run out of arrows. My timing is immaculate, people. Can you feel it? It's very good. It's so good. You don't even know how good my timing is. You can't see it on a map. That's why it's so good. Yeah. Our broadbeam marksmen have completely neglected to fire even a single shot. And now the mood-walking brigade shall start poking bandits in the eye. Poking them in the eye by the dozen. Now we have engaged the sellswords too. It has taken its toll on this army to act as aggressively as we have. But the good news is that our financial troubles will be over. And in 10 turns we have claimed 2 regions. So that's not too bad. We'll reduce our fatigue a little bit Bilgethel Guard, lock your shields, men, and make the shortest work possible of these sellswords. Who's shooting labourers though? Is that a tower? Or is it a unit? Goodness, our Bilgethel Guard are absolutely getting smashed here. Captain Ered is gone though, so that's good, but can we get some reinforcements here? How is it that our pikes are absolutely useless? Let's run the guardsmen back there. While our lighter infantry break down their armor from the front, our leader will take a slightly safer route. Yeah, something is shooting them. Is that the tower? Might be. Oh, we've lost so many. Especially of our melee forces. It's an unfortunate eventuality. Get Bilgethel coming. Yeah, now they're on the back foot. They really had... I mean, there must have been a strange circumstance of gameplay that led our Bilgethel Guard to lose such massive numbers as they did. Average victory. Oh, my lord. Yeah. Well, I mean, their armies... These armies were of roughly equal size, but I did hope that our quality was superior. And it was, but that the superior quality would also really translate into very good outcomes. But no, we got a decidedly mediocre outcome here. Okay, I'm back. And Helgoth is taken. And our losses will be ameliorated by the circumstance of having to pay fewer troops. We may have to send someone to govern our Helgoth though. In the meantime, troops are sent back to the capital. Clan Lord Gore will probably be the governor of Helgoth for a while. Then Grain will head over and take some outer regions. Ened, you are moving east. There we go. Returning for a moment. Yeah, our project stall. Well, one project stalls. 2 projects stall. Yeah, okay. That's of course because we have some deficit to make up. What happens if grind moves out? Ha! They love it. Okay, then we'll build a tower. And with the Lamroth expanding, we come to another turn. And another border. And more building projects. Good news. Our days of deficit will soon be behind us. How's Nar doing, I wonder? He's got a sculptor. I love it. He's well on his way to doing good things. Dane, hello. You will be heading over to get a look at Angmar. We may also send him south after that. Things are good, things are nice, things are as we want them to be. We can get some mercenary cavalry. Ironmongers there. What can we get in for Hamguttle? Yeah. Nothing this turn anyway. I think we should head down to around... Okay, if we head through here, we will probably come across both elves and goblins and Dunlendings. So that'll be the path. Gahozanor is now... Yes, lovely. We can see the effects of our... of getting Nar under... free upkeep status. That's nice. He can build a master stoneworkers hall, and he can build it for a lot cheaper than usual. This means that we have a builder here. Builder and architect. Thank you, game. Okay, this opens up very, very nice opportunities. So we're going to start by building a master stoneworkers hall. It's a pricey building, and that's okay. Because Nar is here to show the way. Clan Herald Grain can... Where should he go? Well, we have Farlin here in Perth and Luin, and he's perfectly happy. Perfectly happy, if you will. Thorin's Halls does what Thorin's Halls shall do. Yay, the interesting times are here. That's good. Okay. You know, I should probably change the name of the stream so as to not alienate too many people. I'll have a look at that. Okay, but first of all, gotta get Nar up to Hamgathol. We keep building in Thorin's Halls, of course. Grain exchange, very good building for a wealthy settlement like that. Pig farm. How's this guy? He doesn't have the kind of institutional sculptors and builders that we would need to make everything cheaper. Though we survive it, we will survive it. Ah, we've found foibles. Angmar have not. Their garrison isn't attacked. Hey, hello, goblins. Goblins are more here. You want my map? Oh yes, you don't. Bugger. Well, we'll ask you again next turn then. Okay, it's high taxes and Nar's disappearance. Okay, I get it, I get it, you guys, I do. Okay. Master Stoneworks Hall here, and then you'll get him back, okay? But we do also want this place to grow, so maybe we should just keep it on low tax rates. It's not the biggest deciding factor in our budget anyway. Construction costs probably are the biggest. And then military costs, training costs, those kind of things. Hello, Ered. Oh no, we lost a spy. A shame. Okay. Anar goes flocking maps all day. You know, taking maps to market, but Luin do not want to hear it. Okay. Luin. You'll want to hear this though. Take it. Then further south. We're likely to run into more goblins though. Okay, we really want to get some kind of general that can take over things for Clan Lord Gore out in the provinces. Can't train at the Munzara Noble and have him be ready in anything less than 15 turns, because it takes 3 turns to train them. That's, well, it is what it is. Nothing that a mortal man can do about that. And I am but a wee little mortal. But we're building. Everywhere there's building, that should be building, everywhere's building. And now I'm making some tea for my dear darling. Okay, Nord. We want mines here. Good for growth in all ways. Economic and otherwise. But first, let's get the pig farm. That's a swifter means of growing the place. Fahamgathal can get upgrades in 2 turns and be happy. And we'll want some money for that one. So we're not gonna overstretch ourselves on the budget in Thorin's Halls, but we could probably get away with a practice range. And a Stoneworkers Hall in Perth and Luin. I think that'll be okay. And Nar will head over. Hello, Osnadil, held by goblins, but he'll be saying hello to the lendings. That'll add some additional heft to our deposit account. I think Thorin's also just needs to grow a bit. 2% per turn on normal taxes is good. It's good. We're saving up a few troops so that we can eventually take on Ostkilon and those kind of places. But for now, we're still a bit weak, and we want our economy to grow a bit. Then, you know, so we've put a bunch of troops into expanding early. And then we expand our economy a bit. Then military, boom. That's the plan. Nar goes to Fahamgittel. He doesn't change things massively overnight, but that's okay. Switch some things around. Train a spy before anything else. Unless we want to just get out rock out next turn. Okay, we're gonna save the Dwarven Labourers for last and leave them in defense of Thorin's Halls. That's fine. Okay, let's have a look at our diplomat, Ered. Done London capital. Hello, King Yakthak. Aren't you just happy to meet me? Then let's see if I can change the name of my stream. Yes, it seems that I can. I'll get on that. So we can have it reflect what's actually going on in front of you right now. You must be chomping at the bits, everybody, to suggest me new title names. Let's see. Ferngethal. Master Stone Hall. Yes, okay. We can get Stoneworkers Guild House for 2,775. Oh, but we're not quite there. We have overspent. But we can release a bit of money by to be invested in a grain exchange. And then we can afford the guild house. And move Nar back. Perth and Luin has built. Perth and Luin shall build even more. We will want the healer's post though. At the next possible convenience. And from Thorin's Halls, our dear Grain shall move out. Soon I will also want Nar to head to Thorin's Halls. Actually, can you do that now? No, not quite. But he can be there in a couple of turns. How much does he need beyond one turn? Ah, he would need 3. It's better to keep him where he is for now. Gura, hello. Welcome to the family. You're going south now. We want to keep an eye on Bustle, and Anar has moved. Good. Time to give my darling tea. And we're back. Moving our diplomat into Enedwaith territory. We have not taken Osgilion yet, and the council is disappointed, but hey, we expanded in 2 other directions. So have some faith and patience, my dear friends. We're getting to it all in due course. Oh yeah, maybe we should actually send our spy to look up the address of where we're going. I guess it's somewhere around here, but it's always good to be sure. Then there's the mission of sending Nar to Thorin's Halls. It'll come with perfect timing, actually. A Master Stoneworker's Hall will be his target. We'll see if he manages. And Nard will have to get some money from Captain Nielsen. Should be possible. Let's have a look. Bunch of news, Wrath of Khan. Good movie, by the way. Oh! That's where we find Enedwaith. Let's talk to them. Give them an offer they can't refuse. And apparently they do anyway. Bugger me. That's a bit of an annoyance. Nard goes to Thorin's Halls though, and he can't quite afford that. Why is that? There we are. Then he'll go back to Gehusanor. It's always an economic tightrope in the beginning. We are returning to take our spy on a trip to Ostgelon. Ostgelon is so fun. Arvin. Let's hope he doesn't go into town, because if he goes into town, we're going to have a bit of a problem with him. No disrespect, of course. Then, let's see. Anar, hello. Hello, my friend. Are you in a good mood? Are you ready to get a great deal? Get a great deal done. We're heading down to the heart of Enedwaith itself. It's gonna be good. Alright then, I've procured some provisions for my long journey. Well, it's not super long, I suppose. Okay, under attack. Okay. Fahamgathol builds itself sky high and shall produce a piper's hall to reduce corruption. That'll be lovely. A pig farm will be good as well. All these things will be good. Ooh, a feast hall. That could be nice. Of course, we could send Nar over to Fahamgathol as well. And then we could build them even cheaper. We could commission a feast hall. That would reduce our costs even more. And then we can go on the mine train. And really just get those things built in short order. Let's have a look at what things are like over here. Arthvin has gone. No, he has not. Okay, we'll have to face him here. No other way to do it. He's got some troops. They're just not as good as ours. So we'll take him on. And do so gladly. I thank you again, this honoured Luin. I did not know you were with us in this sortie. Okay. Let's see. Marksman on the left. We'll put up a decent melee line. They will shoot at us and we'll be okay with it. Mostly. Ooh, okay. Privateer Axemen exposing their flank to some missile fire. That's nice. Very nice of them. Meanwhile, our melee troops will continue hammering away at everything they have everywhere else. And as their troops crumble, we deploy and redeploy and keep on smacking those privateers in the back of their head. I might be chasing the woodland hunters till Kingdom Come, but what can we do? Not much. It's our lot in life now, chasing down woodland hunters. Axeman routed. Nice. Good. And the woodland hunters are charging into battle. And regret it instantly. That's so nice of them. Okay, well, we won the battle. We heal a few. Not too many, but not too few either. Let's see. Scouts, 60. Yeah, okay. Those are the less competent of our ranged units. And oi, I got myself a treat. Bottoms up, everybody. I guess you say that more often with drinking, though. I think we'll just siege Galon. It'll take 2 turns. Farlin is doing a fairly good job over here, and he has also gotten himself a sculptor. That's amazing. It's a good trait to have. Let me go and give some tea to my darling. Back again with merry men, and life is very nice. We go to our food and have a look at Captain Nezan. Hello there. I have a proposition to make. 650 for this most fine catalogue of map information. You will like it, and your superiors will like it even more. Trust me. That helped our finances a bit. Fahamgathor is still not building its... well... but it's feast hall. But we're getting mines out of Gerzanur, and that's good. That's good. Ooh, I think there is an opportunity to be had. So, I think we should probably go to, we should perhaps exterminate Ostgalon, as dark as that sounds, and then try and see if we can head straight to Undertowers and maybe even claim it. If we can, then we have a land bridge down to Buthradum, and that would be very, very practical. I'm just thinking out loud here. We get to fight for Ostgalon then, but we do so gladly. But men are better than gates, and no gate will endure against our enemy, if men desert it. Here's our plan. One long line of troops over here. Missile troops. Down the middle. Ready to take advantage of the enemy presence. Firebeard warriors on the flank. Up, you guys are not gonna move. You understand me? Do we have an understanding? Do we have an agreement? Do we have an accord? Yeah, good. Nice. Sellswords are coming. Annoying. But survivable. They managed to reach us. Bugger. As in bugger. Though that could be confused for the Japanese baka, which means, like, idiot, silly. You silly knob. And you silly knobs, go shoot those silly knobs to prove that they're silly, you see. And Firebeard warriors, you should go for the woodland hunters over there, because they're shooting at us, and contrary to popular belief, we are not impervious to harm of that nature. We want them gone. Those guys are mad about getting to our clan lord, aren't they? Where is our clan lord? Oh! There are two lads just standing there slashing your leader, and no. It's sort of a catch-22, right? You want to get your general away, but he's usually the worst one at getting away. So what you need to do instead is rush others to his defense. Now there are 3 units ganging up with the sellswords. 4 units. Okay, and they run. Good. Good, good. Okay. Well, he survived. With scars, for sure, but he survives. Firebeard warriors trenching over toward the archers, but as slow as a glacier. A particularly unmotivated glacier, I would say. Again, a pretty costly battle. Ah, that didn't rout everybody. Okay. Well, we'll have to get in there. And we will not put our scouts first. There we are. Rush them out of the center via their skirmish mode. And then rout them. That's the plan. They really don't like a melee, those guys. What was that? Did we? No, we didn't have routing. It was just a unit spontaneously deciding to run away from battle. They do that sometimes. And with a disconcerting frequency, if I might add. But, yeah, there we go. Victory achieved, nonetheless. Okay. Exterminate the populace. Sacrifice 72 people. Then we'll see. We've been granted a bit of a gift. Apparently the nobles are really, really keen on ethnic cleansing. Gahuzano has a little bit of a bonus to public order. It's good to see. Well, there's some labourers in charge, I think. All the rest. Under towers. 2 there you go. We need a pipe hole in Ostgelon, and then that'll be followed by a pig farm, I think. Market. Steelmongers. What do we want? Let's build steelmongers. It's cheap. Nard. You could move to a place like Fahamgathol, which is currently building its big thing. We want to get a stoneworkers guild house in Thorin's Halls. That'll be very important. But we don't want Nard leaving right now. We'll want him leaving soon enough. Good old Gord. What do you got? You've got a biographer. Focusing on self-aggrandizement instead of... I mean, he's a true politician, isn't he? The bugger. Okay, Anara. Did we want to say hello to anybody else around here? Well, we were speculating on the elves, but we can go back to those. Actually, we have said hello to the elves already. We're fine. So instead, we'll just send Anar on a world-spanning journey. Ooh, welcome to the family. Vidar of 18 years. Ostgalon, what a good spot for you. A pipe hole will be along momentarily. We'll build watchtowers along the way. in the Meriador so we can monitor the situation further. Our spy will train on the local flora, fauna, and Ered, or however you pronounce that. Everywhere is building. It's very nice to see. Nard shall move to Thorin's halls. And Anar will go through Anorian, apparently. Or Gondor. Yeah. Let's go through Gondor. Today we drink red tea in honor of well, you can't have blue without a bit of red, can you? Right? I mean, they're both primary colours. So, in honor of the primary colours. Rooibos. Rooibos tea. A good tea for the discerning gent who wants a nice flavorful experience but still in a format that is, like herbal tea, non-caffeinated. And look at our coffers, they're doing nicely. So now we can send the Stoneworkers Guild House to the drawing board and send Nard to Gehusanor. Person Luin is growing slowly, steadily. Let's hope nobody goes to take Undertowers now. Seems that nobody's in sight, but Captain Rich, yeah, he could make it, but he doesn't quite have the troops to take it, so I'm happy, I'm happy. Good on Gura for improving his skill, and let us then finish up with Anar before heading over. Hello, Gondor. Yes, yes. You know what? No, we're gonna wait because once we have taken Undertowers, we can get more money for our map information. Wouldn't that be nice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regions, and we will come to another one, a 7th one. Yes, that is the plan. Get to know Gondor, they say. We can do that. And soon Gehusanor will be able to... well, not grow, actually. It'll take a lot more for it to grow. But we'll be very happy once it does. Let's see. Garthalagoth is fine. Building a pipe hall, fine. Then once... you know what, we could probably build some labourers now. what do I say, build, like we're building them out of Lego. No, we're training them from our very wonderful and skilled population. Hello, Under Towers. I have some troops for you. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Bustradum. Intact garrison. We'll have to go and have a look at Enedwaith's territories to see if they're in a similar state. They probably are. We're still early doors in the game overall. Oh no! Anar's journey has been stopped in Gondor. This is what happens. I can feel I'm very much in a snacking mood. It's of no consolation to my little belly that would grow beyond its means or borders by me acquiescing, you know, that wouldn't be nice. The emissary arrives, yay! Okay, don't need to make decisions yet, but at some point we shall. Garthelgorf, training labourers. Great, okay. Lord Gord, you can actually leave Garthelgorf, it seems. It would leave it worse off in terms of growth. And there is no rush. A mining network could come to Gondor. And that would of course be nice. 4,250. That's what it would cost. Fromgathel, what are you doing on that feast hall? Ah, pretty good actually. Okay. We'll put an order in for the things that matter here. And, oh my lord, all the sirens are on. I can hear them from here because there's an open window near me. Maybe I should go and make sure that's not quite the case, but we'll see. About Ustgelon though. Here we need a pig farm. Again, growth is a priority. Dolvorn is absolutely loaded with rebels. Enedwaith have yet to even touch it. It'll probably happen sooner or later though. I have returned to you now, until my task is done. And we made it to Undertowers just in time, it seems. Captain Woody would have been attacked by Howie had we not stepped in. Guess that makes it pretty good that we stepped in, right? They are taking the hobbits to Isengard! God. Oh my Isengard. form up lines in a manner of which Nanny would be proud. It's a Blackadder reference for you. Everybody, throw things at the sellswords until they go away. That's what we want. Our crossbows do pack a lovely punch. Sellswords can't even withstand them. And they're going straight for our melee troops there. That's nice. Point blank crossbow shots. But our firebeards are suffering a bit. And now the sellswords are gone as well. Nice. Okay, everybody else, just mash into those woodland hunters. Hopefully we can create a moment in time, however brief, where everybody is routed. No? Okay. They really like shooting our marksmen though. There we are. Finally. We won, and clearly so. With our ranged troops doing the best work. But everybody have performed their roles as they sort of should, so I'm good. I'm good with this. And all folk were whispering, then of the new shadow in the south, and its hatred of the west. I think, given the circumstances, we're just going to sack the place. We're going to sack it for 0 coins. We're going to take 0... I mean, you might ask, what's the functional use of sacking it if that is... Well, we might get a little bit of a bonus to our public order. Public order. And there we go. Ooh, building costs reduced by 10%. Now this is pod racing, my friends. This is the kind of stuff we love to see. And Fahamgathol needs a new project. And we've got some cash, and Lara can go there. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. It's all coming together now. Mines for 1300. Pretty good. Port for 12. Goodness me, I'm gonna go for all of it. We can even go for Great Roads. That would also be very profitable. The mines are a bit better though compared to how. I mean, they provide roughly the same, but the price and time difference is pretty great. So yeah, we're just gonna build everything we can. Beautiful. And that means we'll probably need to recommission all these things as well, and Stoneworkers Guild House too. Well, or at least it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is very good news, everybody. Let's build a port in Gartheligoth while we have the money. That'll provide trade and growth. All good things. How's Vidar? He's just sitting pretty. Not doing too much. But now we've secured a land bridge to Basradum, southern Ered Luin. This is what we want. And now Anar, going through Gondor, can say hello to Angbor and Calimbel. Let's say 890 for map information. What do you say? Eh? Yeah, he wants it. He wants it. But we should get more diplomats. So we'll get one of those. Let's see if we get a general on the intern. That could be wonderful. Elven message! Yes, the emissary has reached you and I'm not gonna listen. Because we did conduct a poll a good while ago and we're not gonna go with the elven way of things. We're gonna go against the elves, if anything. Gundabad and Angmar have broken their alliances. Okay, Borin, you're gonna go to Angmar post-haste. Let's see, Uialad is still under their thumb. The rebels. The rebel thumb. The rebel thumb without a clue, if you will. Okay, now that we're here, the miners' quarters are about to come undone. Or come done, if you will. Mining network, 3,400, that's very good. That's a very good price. We're just going to build growth buildings, then once they are done, our economy will be strong. How's Nar's movement? Ooh, he can get to Throne's Halls in the turn. Or next turn, which would be perfect timing. That would be wonderful. So we're going to do that. We're going to get him there. Brewery in Perth and Luin. Nice. Very, very good. It's not that we don't trust Bree, but we are only going to trust them as far as line of sight can go. Undertowers needs to grow a bit. It can be upgraded. At least a level or two, so that's nice. Sending a spy to Bregost, we can see that Enedwaith may be gearing up for smashing their head into the wall that is Dolvorn, and they will do it for a good while. But that also means that they will build up the industrial capacity to smash their head against it repeatedly, and that means if we don't get on their good side, and perhaps even if we do get on their good side, by the time that we take Dolborn, or they do, they're gonna start smashing their head against the wall that is Ered Luin. And you know, I'm kind of partial to the well-being of the wall that is Ered Luin, given the faction that we play. So, yeah. So soon, the time will approach where we will have to be ready to face the wildmen down south. Oh no, Nard didn't make it. Sometimes the movement range is misleading, and I feel very misled. That's such a that's an annoyance. It really is, but there's nothing we can do. We could build something, but we could also just wait for a turn, save some money. But the market is cheap enough. Getting it a turn quicker is about the same return of investment, so we're just gonna go ahead and build that right now. Hello, Dolamroth. I'm gonna say hello to you guys next turn. And then we will take steps toward Angmar. Because if all goes well, we will become firm friends. So the goal of today is to see if we can play till we get to the choice. Then our choice will be made. And that is the point at which this campaign shall truly take off. There's an argument to be made that I should have done this already when the choice was made for us last time. Or not even made for us. The choice was unmade for us, rather. Ah, there we go. The choice. An unnatural frost settled on the gates of the walls of the mountains this morning. This demon frost has been seen only once before. It can mean only one thing. The emissary is back. So, tick to accept the offer. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with yes to the most gracious offer. The emissary silently handed the rings to Grinfard, who had met him at the gates, and he then sat stoically until the gates shut before him and sealed. Without another word, he slowly rode away. It is done then. As was perhaps most feared, seeing Grinfard parade the rings around Thorin's halls has bolstered his support still further, and he has as good as demanded his own military command, despite reminders that accepting the rings means we should remain shut in the mountains. He only grins deeply at your messengers sent to curtail him. It took only a few weeks before he outfitted a personal guard in the newly fashioned armour and marched out to parade about the lands to the east. In his benevolence. Grindfarn has given a suit of his new armor to any willing dwarf, and battalion has formed, taking the name Grinborn Reavers. Despite the joy and anticipation that emanates about these mountain halls now, already there are strange happenings afoot. Whispers of thieves in the night taking gold and other precious gems. If that wasn't bad enough, there have been a number of brawls in the lower halls, and I am told they quarrel over asinine events. A disquiet has settled on this place, and troubling times may be ahead. Troubling times indeed. Hello, Grindfarn. So, the Grimborn Reavers. High damage, very good defense, can't be broken. So overall, a wonderful, wonderful unit. And he's got rings of power, and plenty of them. Providing extra mining income and trade and everything. Now, he could be put in Thorin's halls, I suppose. But for now, we're going to send him to Gehusanor. Our mines have yet to come online. But yeah, the mines in Thorin's halls are good. They're very good. And soon we will have them to rely on. There's also a good case to be made that we should send our new chief miner Grindfarn down to Busradum. So once Nar gets back from Thorin's halls to Gehusanor, I think that's what we'll do. We have some capacity to train troops. I'll also train some nobles. But we don't need those yet. I think the basic troops will be more important actually. We'll lose a bit of money initially because those Grimborn Reavers are, well, they're pricey. Angmar have arrived in Ered, so yeah, getting trade with them is going to be a net positive. Down here, Prince Adrahil. Yes, I will want to say something to you about maps and bank accounts. Very nice, very nice. Shall we go? Yes, let's go for additional pikes. So, Ethereum has been lost apparently. Say hello to Angmar. Yeah, I was just about to do that. And Nar shall gossip his way all through Gondor. And Perth and Luin, not quite the money in hand to do what we wanted to do, but it'll come. It'll come. Let's get on what's needed here. Healer's Post, that would be nice. Brewery, that would be nice. Then everything else. What's going on over here? Should be, yeah, Core Wiltshire. The minor settlement. It's already been in battle. Whether it's against Enedwaith or Bree, we don't know. Okay. Good. So this is when Grinfarn and his followers will start moving toward Basratum. A place of, eventually, near limitless profit. I wish we could also take Corwidisha, but it seems that Bree are gunning for it, and I think they're gonna get it. If they don't soil their sheets over it too badly. But let's have a look at what they have. I mean, the thing about Bree is that troops are apparently able to utterly thwart spy missions. Growth policies for Garthiligoth. We've grown it decently already, but it needs to grow further. The mines also. Yeah. They will probably be prioritized higher though. Yeah, and our profits all around the place will be growing soon. Garthiligoth also has better profits now. What kind of retinue does this guy have now? Seed of the Blue Mountains. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Well, generic governor type stuff. Which is fine. It's just not exactly going to set the world on fire, but perhaps setting the world on fire is a slightly misanthropic desire. Speaking of setting the world on fire, hello. Hello in Fuerost. I would like to make a suggestion. you can get map information from us for mere 950. What do you say? Eh? Good. And then we can trade for a piddly 1,000. We could even make an alliance. There you go. How's that for establishing relationships? Okay. Are we building mines and Thorns Halls? Yes, we're building mines and Thorns Halls. Building a Healers Hall as well. It's good. It's very good. That's what we want. Borden, your first assignment has been accomplished to great success. And as a new turn beckons, Skiriath once again under attack. Queues are stalled once again because mines have been built and roads are expensive. Grinfan can move through our own lands. How nice is that? We can even send him a field, ever so slightly, to build some towers along the way. Might be a good idea. Because he seems to have very good movement range. Oh, not better than the others, but you know, he can get a head start. Let's build an Ironmongers in Ostgelon. Maybe. It doesn't change the amount of upkeep we get. Nah. Healer's Post it is. Then anything else. Anything else that might follow. Hello, Erdonaim. Yes, yes. Let's get in touch. You know. What do you say? Eh? Eh? No, he doesn't. Okay. Trade rights? No. I hate you. I'm not gonna sign your document. It's just not happening. Okay. We can't have it all now, can we? The corruption. It has been a year to the day since the silent emissary parted our company. It is now clear beyond any doubt that he was a servant of Sauron, and the rings he offered are 3 of the 7 dwarven rings of power. As before, they have worked a dark and sinister devilry over the mountains. Greed, envy, and mistrust have taken hold in the hearts of many. Brothers are at each other's throats. People are hoarding treasures. And brawls and fights are now daily occurrences. This domestic trouble is now only a pale shadow of the real problem, however. Grindfarner's grim-born loyalists have now convinced thousands of dwarves that the elves and the simple folk of Ered are sneering at us once again, mocking us as they sit atop our ancient dwarven treasure. He rallies the people against even our kin, crying out, "Where is Erebos' help for us to reclaim our ancient hold of Basra-Dum? Why will they not spare troops to help reclaim the treasures of Belagost? It will not be long before he convinces our people that all-out war with all is the only way to secure dwarven safety." We can afford a pig farming with Hamgathor before the roads. And the pipe hole might also be good. You know, those are both good things. And the mining network would also be nice. All this is good. Let's see. Borin, hello. You will head over to Snow Orc territory. Anar continues down south. Ooh, hello there. I mean, Dol Amroth going so far, they might be in danger of overexposing themselves. But what can we do? Their plight may be real, but can we really do much about it? I don't think so. For now, we shall extraneously bask in the glories that they accomplished down south without having any means of really changing it. Sometimes we must just love the things in the world we can't accept, because anything else would be too painful, right? What's this now? Reclaiming our relics. Dwarves of Novgorod and Belagost crafted many things of renown in ages past. Dwarven skill to work the metal and craft armor and weapons are outstanding quality is well known. Yeah, okay. Offer outstanding quality, sorry. With the destruction of Beleriand and our cities of Belagost and Novgorod, our clans migrated to other dwarven settlements in Middle-earth, where they and their descendants continued their crafts. The Blue Mountain splendor slowly declined as no help came to us from others. Then Longbeards had to flee Khazad-dûm because of Durin's pain. They established other realms in the east. But they too soon were abandoned or taken from them by orcs and dragons, until ultimately some of them returned to the Blue Mountains to start anew. For nearly 6,000 years no help from others came to us. and now they came and claimed the Blue Mountains as their own. But the tide is changing, and our clans are rising in power again. With the gifting of the rings, we again have the means to make the Blue Mountain Kingdom as splendid as it was in the days of Belegost and Nulgrod. There are relics of our ancestors scattered across Middle-earth, and we should go claim them back, as they are rightfully ours. The Dwarven Blade and our seal held by the Dunedain. The Dragon Helm of Dor Lorman resting in Turin's grave on Tall Morwen. And the Horn of the Mark, known as also as Eorl's Horn, who is in the possession of the Rohirrim in Edoras, should again be in dwarven hands, and with them we will return to the old days of glory. Okay, so Narsil. The sword was reforged during the First Age by the famed dwarven smith Telkar and Orgrod. In the Second Age, Narsil was an heirloom of the descendants of Elros, the first king of Numenor. Although nothing is said of Narsil during this period, it eventually came into the hands of Elendil, a distant descendant, towards the close of the Second Age. Elendil carried Narsil in the Battle of Dagorlad, where it shone with the light of sun and moon, and then in the siege of Barad-dûr. But Sauron killed him, and the sword broke into pieces under him, and he fell. And its light was extinguished. Elendil's son Isildur took up the sword and used its shards to cut the One Ring from the hand of Sauron. Isildur took the shards home with him. Shortly before Isildur was killed in the second year of the Third Age, in a disaster at the Gladden Fields, the shards were rescued by Otar, esquire of Isildur. He took them to Rivendell, where Isildur's youngest son Valandil was fostered, but Elrond foretold that it wouldn't be forged again until the One Ring was found again, and Sauron returned. The shards of Narsil were one of the heirlooms of the kings of Arnor, and after the Northern kingdom was destroyed, they remained an heirloom of the Rangers of the North. We should send our diplomat to the Dunedain city of Finis Druinen and request the blade is returned to its rightful owners. That sounds like a mission for good old Borin. I mean, one would kind of assume that they wouldn't agree to this, but anyway. There's naught to do but try. Thorin's Halls has its mines, and that's wonderful. Okay, ooh, and we have Gimlin here. Excellent. He'll be needed. But he shall go to Garth Heligoth. Got a mining network to build. I think, yeah, the port is fine initially because that'll provide a lot of trade with the elves, but the mining network will be very, very good. Let's see. 950 for map information. What do you say? Huh? Captain Actimur. You like it, you like it, you like it. More spies. And then we'll continue on. A 40th turn to be enjoyed. And then I think this episode needs to ebb. Ever so slowly. And my evening shall be turned to other things. Let's see. Angmar's Might. Get to know her out. Okay. Well, we can get to know her out. That's no problem. Here's another building. Yes, nice, nice, very good. You know what? Let's get a barracks going. Barracks will be good. And for Garth Elagos, how about some roads? That might be good. Training facilities, breweries. All that we can, really. Person Luin needs a project. Mines would be very profitable. But we can also just focus on the parts from now. It's a big region, so getting parts here can actually really lead to some reductions, and some very tangible reductions in travel times. And as for our spy... Yeah. Ooh, Basratum is vacated. That's very interesting news. Of course we'll need to send a spy to verify that's the case, but we're going to proceed on against them bold as brass. As far as we know, Wilshire is weakened but still rebel. You know, that almost makes me want to just send Clan Lord Grain from Undertowers. We can leave a few behind, like this. And we're gonna proceed. Can we build a tower, please? Nice. Giblin. Build towers, proceed to Hedegoff. Make it snappy. queues have stalled because we have so big projects. Yes. Well, build a practice range instead then. But this underscores a sudden need to get a sudden nod up there. Oh. I thought Grinfan was going to help matters with public order, but apparently no, that would not be so. What happens if we just throw him into battle against Peter Jackson? Clear defeat. Bugger. But at least it makes the local population a bit more well disposed toward him. And when Vale has been defeated, but you know what? I take that as a plus, because then they can't crash the game. I did take it. I mean, it did feel a bit personal, almost, when we were interrupted so rudely by Prior in the prior campaign. Yeah. Okay. Nar, you gotta go. Gotta get you to Gozenor first, then we can go to Famgathol after that. Nice. Okay. Diplos. Let's go to Venus Druidin. Dolguldur takes a turn. Probably happy that they just defeated the Anduin Vale. Whale, whale, whale. What do we got here? Raiding in the lowlands. The power in the mountains have shifted beyond our control, Clan Lord. It cannot have escaped your notice that Grinfarn is now seen by many as the lord of these high halls. What's more, word now reaches me that he has been ordering raids on Elvish and Breland settlements, and his people are waylaying travellers on the roads around Luin. I cannot imagine that the peoples of Ered will allow this to continue. It will be obvious to any survivors that they were attacked by dwarves. I understand the Grimborn have taken to crafting mock weaponry, replicas of Breland and Elven weaponry, so as to throw the targets off the scent. There's one thing that cannot be disguised, however, and unless the hobbits have taken up arms against the elves, there is no other race of our physical stature. The elves will come, and we can only hope Grinfarn will be ready. Well, we're not at war with them yet. Oh, what is this? Interesting. The rebels are just wandering around without a clue. Well, maybe half a clue. Not enough of a clue to help them their cause, though. Giblin into Garthhill, off you go. Clan Lord Gore, take that fort. Because why not? It's going to mean that His bodyguard won't cost us any money. You know what, can we trade with the Bree? That should be nice. So many people meeting up, whether it's our Breelanders, Goblins, Dunedain, all of them. But most importantly, we managed to get our mining network funded. That's wonderful. Ened, you can continue on your journey toward Cand. More queues stalling because our projects are so vast and so great. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We do have a lot of troops moving as well. Corbetishard is about to fall. Next general we get should probably be sent down to Undertowers. Now it'll be interesting actually, whether the script will trigger just because we're close to Fenris-Drunen. I mean, we're not going to be actually talking to the people inside the town because there's no mechanism by which that could trigger a script, as far as I am aware. So, the question is whether we are within the sphere of influence that would allow us to trigger the script of reaching Fenris-Drunen with our diplomat and so on. It's also the matter that it might actually just take a bit of time to do so. We might have to wait around a bit. You know, conversing with people is a game for the long haul, as it were. Request denied. Our diplomat has arrived to Fenris-Drunen, where we meet with Aragorn. Has requested that the North Seal be returned to its rightful owners, but we were denied. We will not suffer thieves who withheld from us that what is rightfully ours. Aragorn must die. Well, okay then. What happens if he dies by somebody else's hand, though? That's my question. Bus Ratum with a skeleton crew. Dum diddy dum diddy dum. Dolgoran also pretty thin on the ground. Interesting. How are we doing for Fakam? Yeah, okay, we can stay with Nard and Gehusanor for a little bit longer. That'll be fine. The extended side range of a spy has not really caught any particular Busra-dummers. They might be hiding somewhere else though. We can't tell. But we do have the option of sending him into Busra-dum to maybe open the gates immediately and just allow us to go through. That would be the fastest way to take Busra-dum and perhaps the most expedient. So I'm sort of leaning toward that option. Oh, what is that? The troops are leaving Busra-dum. Okay. Let's see if we can get in. Ooh, okay. Ooh, yes! Hushkash, you're gone. Okay. Busra-dum. That's a good way to end the episode. So let's just have a brief movement of all the relevant people, but I mean that was amazing. That was fantastically good timing and good fortune as well. So we shall make sure to not squander it. I guess there's nothing else to manage this turn, really. We're all fairly happy over here. Yeah. Busra-dum time, I believe. Yep. Time to doom it up. He passed out of the knowledge of men of the west, and went Luin into the east and deep into the south, exploring the hearts of men, of good and evil. Let's see. You go over there. I mean, I'm fairly convinced that our Reavers would be all that's necessary for dealing with these squabbling goblins. But of course they run toward the square, like... okay. Okay. So this will take a while because that's just the nature of the map. Because it's so long and we can't catch up with them. It's a problem. This is a huge battle map. It really is. And we'll be so tired by the time we reach them, so battle will take even longer. I do like the battle map. It's a cool design. It really is. It gives you a sense of scale of what once was, right? Huge ruins of a long lost civilization. Those goblins, they're so much quicker than we are. And our troops are going to be so tired. But, I guess, okay, let's plan a little bit. We're going to set our archers up over here. Our pikes will be coming in somewhere around here. Have some labourers over here. And some militia over here. And then the reavers coming in like this. Some pikemen have not exactly been eating their speedy broccoli. We are arriving. Let's see if they respond at all. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We're in range? Yay! Sometimes I manage to eyeball it okay. Okay, they're in the non-responsive mood. Come, sweet reavers. The final blow is yours for the taking. Or for the giving, I guess. Would be cool if Grimfarn had some special ability. Okay, there stands a goblin general. Finish him off! And yeah. The Reaver's doing what needs to be done. No experience for our scouts, though. That's okay. But Radum is ours. And with a little bit of luck, the rebels that once guarded this place will simply just go to Dolvorn and guard that place against Enedwaith. So, you know, that buys us a bit more time to develop Dostradum, because it's not a great border region at the moment. At least not a great region from which to border trouble. And border trouble is quite possibly what we're going to be doing. But I think that's going to be for the next episode to explore. So, Grimfarn is a very, very poor administrator. Basically, we want to build mines here as soon as possible. Look at the mines. I mean, look at those mines. You know, that would... yeah, it would add up to a lot. Buzzradum expeditions. Excellent news. We have reclaimed Buzzradum, and now all the Blue Mountains are once again controlled by the dwarves. We can now turn our attention to the great vaults. Our surveyors believe they have found the crumbled gateway to the vaults, but it will take many seasons to map the first tier. The cost will be high, but the reward will be beyond imagining. And with that done, I think we can also say that today has been a decent episode, despite the initial setbacks to the entertainment value, for which I do profusely apologise. But, all good things come to those who wait. And I am happy to all those who stuck around. So, regardless of anything else though, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me in Middle-earth. Be kind to yourself. Be exceedingly good to those you love. And then, hopefully, I'll see you soon.